Hey everybody, so in one of my last videos I was showing you guys different ways that I journal that aren't necessarily traditional journaling, art journaling, junk journaling. They all, it's just journaling, different ways, right? I showed you guys this one with all the painted papers on the inside, and I showed you this one that I had made like collage out of. Still, ultimately, one of my favorites. Still in progress. I have like 2 more pages I could do, but love that one, right? So I showed you guys that. I forgot I had this, right? This little book was from Urban Nirvana, the hair and spa place. I decided I was going to make it into like a little collage journal. So clearly, if you can see from the back, that I did not finish it, but I had started. This is actually a pocket. But I had started to put stuff in here that was already in here. That is kind of what inspired me. And then I just was putting things in here that I liked. Here, let me move this from the background. It's too busy. I liked this one. Put all your eggs in one basket. Dream big. This was like a big painting thing in a magazine. Take the road less traveled. I tried stamping with these crappy stamps and it didn't work well, but whatever. And so make a statement, and it was painting. And so I was going to turn the rest of this into I was just going to keep adding to it. But this is yet another example of something that you may have just laying around that you could turn into a journal, or turn it into something creative or arty that you don't necessarily have to purchase. All of this stuff on the inside, not the cat, but this was stuff I had laying around. These were scrapbook papers from a project one of my kids did. Picture of eggs from a magazine. This came from a different magazine. And I just, glue in a magazine I had laying around. Oh, that needs to be glued back. But so if you enjoyed looking at the collage and the glue book and all that sort of stuff, doing something like this, just in whatever you got, maybe your jam. But if you liked this with all the little painted papers and craziness happening on the inside, then you might like this. This was junk mail envelopes. I painted a whole bunch of them because I was thinking about using them in something else, right? And once again, this is something I never finished, but that's how, I don't know about you guys, but this is how I am with my journaling, with my mixed media art, having fun gluing things. I'm very sporadic, whatever floats my boat at the time, So I took all these envelopes. You can see this one right here. It was a security envelope. And I just painted them. And then I bound 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them together to make this like booklet. And then my idea was that I was going to collage on it, maybe do some other stuff. Once again, something I never finished, but that's how a lot of my stuff is. But then I had the idea that I could make little, what are called ATCs, which are artist trading cards, and put them in here. As you can see, still unfinished, but that was the idea, was to make myself either journaling cards that I could write on and stick in here, or ATCs, and then I was just gluing things. The idea was to just glue stuff to the front. Like this one was, look at this. This was supposed to be a Bloody Mary. Did you see all that stuff on there? Oh my God, that's a crab claw of meat. I would totally eat that. I thought that I was so clever when I did this one because it was a hat or a hat. I am not clever when I talk. Clever in ideas, maybe. It's a roof of the house, and I cut it off and I put it on the top so you could flip it up. I thought that was so amazing when I did that. But yeah, you could tell that it's just junk mail envelopes painted just for the sake of painting them. Gluing stuff on because I thought it was cool. And that's that one.